and welcome to Matt and Mike's Cinema Countdown. Today we're going to be talking about sequels that were never actually made. Unlike Beetlejuice Goes Hawaiian, which was going to have the exact same plot as the original but tropical, Gladiator II Christ Killer, written by rock star Nick Cave, was a complete departure. Maximus, dead, is now in purgatory. The Roman gods send him back to Earth to kill a Christ character. Why? Because everyone on Earth is believing in one god, and all of the Roman gods are slowly dying. Apparently, Maximus succeeds and he becomes immortal, and then we see a 20 to 25 minute action montage of Russell Crowe fighting in every war in history up through Vietnam. It ends with Maximus as head of the Pentagon. I'm not making this up.
Speaking of the Pentagon, that brings us to that great biblical scholar, Charlton Heston. You see, Charlton was working on a sequel to the Ten Commandments when he got into a fight with Edgar G. Robinson, who was now playing the Burning Bush, and they had to shut down production. The 11th commandment should have been remembered as the film that tried to teach us, thou shalt steal, honor your father and mother, and 18% gratuity will be added to parties of 6 or more. It's standard now.
I don't think that... It doesn't matter. You remember at the end of the thriller 7, nobody ended up really happy, and spoiler alert, Morgan Freeman's character retired? Well, in 8, the proposed sequel, he's now a psychic detective, and he's helping the FBI track down a serial killer. The movie was originally written about a psychic doctor, but they retrofitted it to fit his character because sequels always do better than original movies. By the way, if this sounds interesting to you, it's now a movie called Solace. It stars Anthony Hopkins, and it opens later in 2014.
Next on our list is a crossover film, and it kills one bird with 2 stones. The year is 1865. The Civil War has pitted brother against brother. Who can fix this war-torn nation? But the greatest Indian pacifist in all the world. In Gandhi with the Wind, that kid from Slumdog Millionaire stars with McLovin as Rhett Spotler and Scarlett Johansson as herself. They slowly try to rebuild the plantation Tara Reid.
Do you remember that heartwarming Spielberg movie, E.T.? How would you like a blood-curdling sequel? In E.T. 2 Nocturnal Fears, E.T.'s evil alien albino cousins come down to Earth looking for E.T., whose name is apparently Zrek. They use their mind control powers to kill all of the animals in the forest, then they kidnap Elliot and his siblings, bring them on board the ship, and yes, torture them to find out where E.T. is.
And finally, a sequel that should have been made. The Godfather Part 2! I mean, how do you not make a sequel to the greatest movie ever made, The Godfather? And I have it all planned out. You have a young Vito Corleone going back to Italy, and we see the origin story. Then we flash forward, and we see Michael become the Godfather. I mean, it's obvious. And I have the perfect actor to play young Vito. Dustin Hoffman. Done. Sequelized.
Great idea, Mike.
I know. Don't you steal it. I am writing the script as we speak.
Do not worry. I can't wait to read that. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Matt and Mike's Cinema Countdown. Godfather 2, huh?
Well, you gotta do that before you do Godfather 3.
3? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's that one about?
That one is about they go to Spain and then it starts all over again. Okay. Vito Gonzalez is the Godfather.
I'm impressed you didn't put Transformers in it.
That's Godfather 4. Godformer.